Steven, what's up? Where are you guys? We just passed Sacramento, so we'll be there in about 3 hours. 3 hours? What are you talking about? Tell Uncle Andy to hurry up. As about 30 minutes go by, my family is beginning to find their way within the tall redwood trees, and they're starting to see the accumulation of the wildlife accompanying the freeway. McCloud River is a campground that my family has been going to for the past 6 generations and is located near Mount Shasta, California. My grandma told me it began as a boys' trip, and a boys' fishing trip, but they quickly wanted to incorporate the women to create this new family tradition. Each year we find ourselves doing very similar activities, but each year we find ourselves doing new and better things and finding more efficient ways how to do stuff. Of course, minus the setting apart. A couple activities that I find most dear to my heart throughout the week-long trip are the fishing and the campfires. First, the fishing I want to get into a little bit because when I started, my dad did most of the work and it didn't really give me the satisfaction that I wanted when I was getting out of it. As I was able to grow older, I was able to tie some hooks, learn how to tie some hooks, maybe get my feet wet a little bit, and of course how to catch that biggest fish in the river. The second one is the campfires. And when I was little, also I merely thought the campfires were a time for more s'more time rather than campfire time. And I would merely get in and get out and not want to really socialize with the family, and I didn't really see that I was able to form those bonds around the campfire with my family. My father told me many times too how he has seen through me and my brother how there's many things that we have been teaching our little cousins that he taught us, and it's really cool to see how through one of my favorite family traditions that I'm able to grow as a man and kind of seeing how I can put myself forward through that. Most importantly throughout the week, the best part is just some time to relax. So finding a good hammock and a good read, enjoying that fresh mountain air is never a bad idea. It's very unique to me that I'm able to have this environment in the mountains with my family, and it's really cool because it may not be as common to others. Although it may seem like a perfect trip so far, I would love to enlighten you guys on some of the more fishy and intense situations that we have been through. The most reoccurring one is the 3 waterfalls that accompany the campground. And it's very reoccurring because we always come with a big group, and it's always a competition to see who will be the last one to jump in, and of course who will jump off the high side. Once it's all over, it's very cool to see how all these little kids, or my little cousins, are able to jump off at such a young age, and how I was in that situation as well, and how they can carry that confidence throughout the rest of the week. The second one is the Middle Falls log. This log goes over one of the fastest parts of the river, and when I was 14, I caught my 5 biggest fish, and I actually ended up slipping off the log. It's in the fastest part of the river, and I've never seen a bigger set of smiles when my family saw me that I was okay when I arrived on the other side. But of course, I was happy to still have the fish that I caught. Over the duration of the last 19 trips to McCloud River, I was able to face so many situations where there's ups and downs, but our family is our family is put together where we are able to bond and grow as a family. There are so many ways that people can experience amazing family traditions, but I've been very grateful to have mine in the beautiful mountains for only $12 a night. Throughout my favorite family tradition, my family we've gone all the way from our coffee time at 9 a.m. to even count the most shooting stars at 12 p.m. I will continuously be appreciative of McCloud River and all that it has had to offer. It has been able to allow our family to grow in a tremendous amount of ways, whether it's hiking, fishing, or just sitting around the fire. I hope someday that all this appreciation can make me the pop out there someday and telling my grandkids the stories of what has formed the Nelms family tradition.